Alright, I'm going to teach you how to make this foldable. This video will be in two parts. Part A, we're just going to teach you how to fold the foldable, and then how to work on equations, like one-step equations with multiplication, division, subtraction, and addition. Part 2 of the video, we'll talk to you about what to put on the back of the foldable and how to work on inequalities, which is the next module. So, first, we're just talk to you about how to fold this. If you'll take your paper and turn it this way, and just fold it across like this. Okay, then open it up, take the left side and fold it to the middle. Take the right side and fold it to the middle. Then take the top and fold it down and make a crease right in the middle there. There we go. Okay. And we're going to cut along this flap right here, that crease. Right there. So, take your scissors, snip, snip, snip. There we go. And snip, snip, snip. And if you're wondering, I got bit by a rattlesnake, and that's why I have this bandage on my finger. Luckily, I survived the rattlesnake. Wasn't so lucky. Alright, so you've got these 4 flaps here, just like this. And now I'm going to show you what to put on your flaps. Okay, so we're just going to label the left side right here. So label the front here, the addition and subtraction equations, and label the bottom left flap multiplication and division equations. Okay, let's pause the video and label your flaps. Okay, now we're going to start with the addition and subtraction equations. So open this flap up. There we are, and get ready to write. Okay, to isolate the variable, convert everything to addition, and then add the opposite to both sides. Okay. Alright, so this is already addition, so I just add the opposite. So I'm going to focus on the side of the variable so I can isolate it. Then the opposite of 2, which is plus a negative 2. Add a plus a negative 2. Alright, this 2 and negative 2 cancel out. We've isolated the variable. I've got x there, and that equals 2 plus a negative 2, which is 1. X equals 1. Okay. Here's another example. Z minus 6 equals 11. First, we convert this to an addition problem. Plus the opposite of 6. And then we add, what's the opposite of 6? 6. We add 6 to both sides. Alright, these cancel out. Z comes down. And that equals 17. Alright, now we have 10 equals y plus the opposite of 3. Okay, so it's already an addition problem, so to isolate y, the variable, we're going to add to both sides of the equation the opposite of negative 3, which is 3. Okay, these cancel out, y comes down, and 10 plus 3 is 13. And this last equation, I'm going to isolate the variable p, so I have to change this first to the opposite of the subtraction, which is addition. And then this is going to have to be changed to a positive sign, so it's really p plus 10. The opposite of plus 10 is negative 10. So I add negative 10 to both sides. Okay, this cancels out. P comes straight down. So P equals 15 plus negative 10, which is 5. Alright, so you've got 4 examples here. And you've got your instructions right here. Feel free to use this on the exam. Alright, now we've got for multiplication and division equations. So go ahead and open that flap up, and we're going to work on that flap now. To isolate the variable, first identify the coefficient, then multiply both sides by the reciprocal. Go ahead and pause the video, copy that down, and then why don't you add space for 4 examples here, so we can organize our examples a little better. I got room right there. There we go. Okay, 2x equals 16. Alright, the coefficient is 2. Go ahead and make it to a fraction. The reciprocal of 2 over 1 is 1 over 2. And that's a 1 there. I don't know why it's not showing up. Okay, and you're going to multiply the other side by the same amount. 1 over 2. Okay, these 2 cancel out. These 1 cancel out. That. So I'm left with x equals, and 16 over 1 times 1/2 is 8. X equals 8. Alright, 1/5 times z equals 2/3. The reciprocal, the coefficient, first off, is 1/5. The reciprocal of 1/5 is 5 over 1. Okay, so we multiply both sides. So that's 5 over 1. Go ahead and turn this into a fraction. Okay, the 5's here cancel out. The 1's here cancel out, so we're left with just z. Okay, and 1 times 5 is 5. Okay, so x equals 5. Or sorry, z equals 5. Okay, so here the coefficient is -4. Let's go ahead and turn that into a fraction. The reciprocal of -4 over 1 is -1 over 4. Okay, because if the coefficient is negative, the reciprocal has to be negative as well. So we're going to multiply the other side by the reciprocal as well. -1 over 4. Okay, these cancel out. These cancel out. Y gets passed down. So we've isolated y. Okay, and 12 times -1/4 is going to be -3. Alright, so now we have w divided by 3 equals -9. Now this is tricky, but the coefficient, if we put a 1 on the front of this variable, the coefficient is 1/3. So the variable of 1/3 is 3. The reciprocal, of 1/3 is 3 over 1. So multiply both sides by 3 over 1 times 3 over 1, which is basically -9 times 3. Okay, these cancel out. W comes straight down. So W equals -9 times 3, which is -27. And if you finish this foldable, you can bring it to the test and use it on the test. And don't forget, there's a second half to this video.